Hello again, my dear Calculus 1 students. This is Math 2231 coming to you from the College DePage, and the title of this lecture is A Terms of Reference Updates as Midterms Approach. As always, please be an attentive listener while watching this video. By way of introduction, the midterm is approaching, the date of the midterm as well as the midterm high-stakes assessment. And so here we're going to review when, where, and how this happens. I've shared some of this stuff before, but it's worth repeating. We're also going to talk about what is going to be the topical outline for your midterm, and what if you find yourself behind and you would like to catch up and prepare for the midterm. So that's what we're talking about in this video. So as you know, this next week is the 7th week of our term. There are 16 weeks in our term, so that means we are approaching midterm. And as previously announced, our midterm testing window is going to be from Monday, October the 10th, through Saturday, October 15th. And again, even though this is the midterm testing window, we will continue to meet in class and cover new content during this time. And it turns out that sometimes students say the only time that they have to invest any time in the class is during the class time. So if our class time is the only time when you can take the high stakes assessment, then I recommend you take the high stakes assessment instead of coming to class, and some of your classmates can provide notes for you or something like that. So where? Well, you're going to take this test. In fact, my strong recommendation is for you to take this at one of the brick and mortar testing centers. We have one in Glen Ellen, we have one in Addison, we have one in Carroll Stream, we have one in Naperville, and we have one in Westmont. So those are physical sites where people will proctor your tests. And these are the testing hours that were available when I checked. And if you want to update, and I would encourage you to check before you go, you can go to this website and check these updates. Now, your test will be proctored, but if you go to one of these testing centers, your test will not be explicitly timed. That is, you will decide how long you spend taking the exam. Now, it is possible, however, let's suppose that you come down with a COVID or something like that. There is a mechanism for taking this, and I've made arrangements for this, for you to take this in what we call the virtual testing center. And here is the website that you go to for that. So it is cod.edu academics/testing/virtual testing center, and it's ASPS. So anyway, that's where you go. And if you go there, you have an opportunity to click on this button, and then you will be able to try to schedule and apply for and register for a test. And here, though, because people have to be scheduled specifically and Zoom resources have to be scheduled, your test will be timed if you take it here. And if you take it here, it will be an hour and 50 minutes. And that is the time limit unless you qualify for extra time. And if so, you should let your proctor know of that and bring the documentation. But how do you schedule? Well, you click here and you follow these 16 easy to follow instructions that are all listed here. Now there is limited availability and you're competing for these slots with other students. So the days and times the VTC Virtual Testing Center is available is listed here. And here's some additional videos and resources that you should read. And please be aware that when you're doing this, you are being proctored, and so you're required to download Zoom onto your camera, have your camera on your cell phone posted where they can observe you doing work, and they can also monitor your screen. So this is the configuration, and that's described in some of these videos that are over here, and they can help you make these arrangements. Again, this is not my recommended thing for this class. My recommended thing is that you go to the brick and mortar testing centers because those will be easier than this. But if you have to do this, this is available for you. But here your test again will be timed. Now we'll move on to what's going to be on the exam. So this is the topical outline for the Math 2231 midterm. There will be 15 equally weighted problems, and several will have multiple parts. There will be 5 limit problems, where your answers will be numbers. There'll be 5 derivative problems, where you're evaluating derivatives at certain points, and here again your answers will be numbers. And then there are 5 application problems, which often will have numerical answers as well, and these will deal with related rates, tangent lines, 2 problems on tangent lines, rectilinear motion, 1 problem, and using the derivative as a linear approximation is 1 problem. So there are 5 applications, 5 derivatives, and 5 limits. There will be no calculators or notes available, and I do encourage you to take this high stakes exam seriously, because I will. What if you find yourself behind? Well, we have many resources to help you do that, and you have this coming week to get up to speed. We have guided study groups that are as scheduled. We also have my 16 office hours a week in which students are welcome to come, and we also have over 70 hours per week in the Learning Commons Math Assistance area, and this has one-touch access on your Blackboard screen. So there's a lot of help available if you want to catch up, and please do catch up if you're not caught up as we talk now. In closing, now more than ever, time is precious. Each day must count. Do the math. It will make you strong. And now more than ever, take care of yourself, because self-care is important. And now more than ever, take care of each other, because we're all in this together. Strive to make a difference each and every day. God bless you all, and look forward to seeing you in class.